Let's go ahead and pull up to the campsite here on the shore and get going. Kayak camping. You're out for a couple days, but you need to recharge your trolling motor battery. Well, earlier I did a video that showed that the ECOFLOW River Pro could fully recharge my 75 amp hour deep cycle marine battery. But that's only good for one shot. What if you're out for a couple days? Well, then you need to recharge it a couple times. And so the solution is to bring along a solar panel. I strap mine to the back of my kayak, and there's two options you can follow to actually use it. The first is to set it up in the afternoon, get a couple hours of charge, but that's not really gonna do it for you. What you have to do is decide where you're gonna camp, set up the solar panel, and let it suck up the rays all day long to recharge the ECOFLOW River Pro. And then that night while you're sleeping, it can dump all that charge to your trolling motor battery. Let me show you how easy it is to use this solar panel. Well, you're done fishing for the day and you had a lot of good luck. Now it's time to get ready for tomorrow. Before I get into setting this thing up and we can see what kind of wattage input I get out of it into my ECOFLOW River Pro, let's talk about the specs of this thing a little bit. This is the 160 watt version. They also have a 110 watt version. This one weighs about 15.5 pounds, which makes it pretty easy to haul on the back of my kayak. It's IP67 waterproof, meaning that it could be submerged for 30 minutes, so I'm not worried about splashes or rain getting on it. The solar panel itself is monocrystalline silicon, which is supposed to be pretty good, and it's got an efficiency rating of 21 to 22%. Now, how much wattage you actually get out of this thing is going to depend on the cloud cover. And today it looks like we've got, I don't know, maybe 50% going on. So we shouldn't see a lot of wattage coming in, which is why you need to find a secure, established campsite when you're out for multiple days, and then use that as a base of operations to come and go from. Well, let me show you how easy it is to set this up. The cool thing is that the case is also the stand. Now on the top and bottom, you have these carabiners, and there's these little grommets you attach them to, and that's how you're going to get this thing to stand up. Yes, this is so simple that even I could figure it out. There's 4 carabiners, 4 holes, and I'll just hook up each top and bottom. Hooking this up is bulletproof. You can't screw it up. The connectors just snap together. And then I take the other end and I plug it in to the charging port on the ECOFLOW. Now, one thing you can do to improve your charge rate is you can adjust the solar panels a little bit to try and optimize it, and you can watch the control panel to see if the wattage changes. I know I can get better than this because I've done it on the beach, and you can see what I was getting there, although it was a partly cloudy day as well. You can see the sun is out of the clouds right now, and according to the control panel here, I've got 77 watts of input, which means it'll take about 10 hours to fully charge my ECOFLOW River Pro. Now, 10 hours may seem like a lot, but this is a high capacity power box. If you have one that's only 500 watts, this is over 700, obviously it's going to take less time to fully recharge. And these solar panels will work with pretty much everything as long as they have a standard connector. So there you go. I'm grateful to the ECOFLOW folks for sending me a copy of the 160 watt solar panel and the River Pro. I've got links to them down in the description because I'm going to use these things. And I'm not only going to use them when I'm kayak camping, But I've already used the EcoFlow River Pro on power outages. It has enough juice to power my refrigerator, a fan, and a couple lights in the living room, so we can at least stay cool and the food doesn't go bad while we're waiting for the power to come back on. I'll usually hook it up if the power company says that it's going to be more than 5 hours before they restore power. So, a kayak camping trolling motor battery recharge solution. Here you go. Solar panels. What do you guys think? Throw in the comments below.